To anybody that's seen this movie, did anybody else get Candyman vibes from the first Candyman movie? How the white girl, the killer was trying to make her look like she was insane and had everybody turn on her. I guess that's kind of a spoiler. But yeah, I was getting Candyman vibes watching this also. The Invisible Man, directed by Leigh Whannell. I think I'm saying his name right. He also directed one of my favorite movies from 2 years ago, Upgrade, and he also wrote a lot of movies for James Wan. He directed, I think, the third Insidious movie. Yeah, so this guy knows something. He knows a thing or two about horror and sci-fi. Going into this movie, y'all, I was expecting a Hollow Man. I was expecting like a remake of Hollow Man, and it is definitely not that. I'm gonna keep this as spoiler-free as possible. This is its own thing. I don't know how. I've never seen the original Invisible Man from way back in the day during the black and white shit. So I don't know if it follows close to that. But I will say this movie was very intense. Most would probably consider it to be a slow burn, and it is a slow burn. But within this slow burn, there's a lot of built-up fucking tension. This movie had me very on edge, very, like, I'm just sitting there like, holy shit, where's this motherfucker at? Like, they did a good job at building up the tension and the suspense, and I liked how the camera would, like, pan, and then it would stay locked somewhere, and it would just be locked in that position, and you're looking to see if something's gonna happen, if something's gonna move, or something's gonna, you're just watching like, okay, he's probably gonna be right there. They executed that brilliantly. I can't think of the names of the actors in this movie. Only actor I really recognized was your boy that played MC Ren in the Straight Outta Compton movie. That's the only guy I recognized. But yeah, I think this movie was executed perfectly. This is a very, I mean, as far as scary goes, I guess you can say that there was some parts that was kind of scary, that was kind of creepy. My only gripe with this movie, though, is the Invisible Man himself. All right, even though he does a lot of crazy shit, all right, there's a lot of what the fuck moments, but you really don't know about his character. Okay, only thing we know is that he's an optics engineer. He's a mad scientist, but you don't really see him. Like, even when he's in full form, he's almost like a shape, a shadow almost. And I guess the director did that on purpose, but I like to know my villains. You know, I like to have some kind of backstory on my villains. I need to know them a little bit. And you really don't get to know this guy. Like, it's basically seen through the eyes of the lead actress of I forgot what her name was, but it's about her escaping an abusive situation. So this guy, I think his name is Adrian. He's real abusive. He was, beating ass all the time, and she just has to get away from him. So it's just about her getting away, starting her life over again. But then her life goes into shambles because he comes back, and that's it. But it's like, damn, I want to know more about this guy. And like similar to Hollow Man, like with the Kevin Bacon character, I mean, I say Hollow Man is a funner time at the movies. I think you'll have more fun watching Hollow Man, and because you got to know the Kevin Bacon character, you got to know the antagonist of the movie and his motivations, and in a way you kind of root for him, you kind of side with him because he's such a badass. But in this one here, I don't know, there was nothing to the character, so that's not really a takeaway from the movie. I still really enjoy this movie a lot, but I feel like if we knew more about him, I think that would have gave it a little bit more meat, a little bit more to bite into, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, I think this movie was it was very well executed, very tense. You're going to be looking to the left and the right of you to be like, damn, is somebody in here with me? Like, that's how well this movie was shot. Like, damn, is that motherfucker sitting over there that I don't know about? You know what I mean? So, y'all, wrapping this up, I'm going to give The Invisible Man, I'm going to give it a B. Blumhouse really lets me down. I love Blumhouse movies, even the lesser-known Blumhouse movies like Sweetheart. I love Blumhouse because they're simple horror stories that know exactly what they are, okay, and they're fun to watch. And though this is not really a fun movie, but I could not stop watching it, even in its slow moments with it being a slow burn. I could not stop watching it. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I was like all in. And it's 2 hours long, but you don't really feel the runtime as slow as it is. That sounds funny saying that, but you don't really feel the runtime. At least to me, I didn't. So y'all, have you seen The Invisible Man? What did you think about it? Comment freely below. If you like and dig the content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. I feel like I'm forgetting something because I went through this shit really quick. But yeah, bottom line is, y'all, watching Invisible Man, I think you're really gonna enjoy it, especially if you like movies like Upgrade and the Insidious movies and all that. I think you'll have a good time with the Invisible Man. So anyways, y'all, Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.